Cry 4. Bloom, bloom, bloom. I don't know if that's like the new. I don't know if that's the bridge or what. Anyway, welcome to part 5 of Far Cry 4. I got a message from Sabal last time that the vintage, because that's a thing, the video ended. This is actually the message that's popping up right here. There's an outpost where there are 4 hostages, and I have to save these hostages. I'm sorry, it's not. I don't know if it's an outpost. Is it an outpost? I don't think it's an outpost, but there's a place that they've got 4 fucking hostages. Now what sucks is this was a live commentary. I actually did this live, and while I was playing the game. And I went to go play back, double check it, make sure the audio sounded okay and everything. Video looked okay. Video looked great. Audio sounded like shit, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. My Yeti was not selected. It was my fucking laptop's, whatever, mic that was recording, which I'm sitting about 3 feet away from and about 2 feet above. So, I was really upset. Because now I have to do a commentary, which I don't really normally do, after the fact commentaries. I don't know what the fuck the technical term for that is, but there's that glider I just looked at. I thought that it moved because there's a glider over here too, and I was like, why is it over here now? But this glider was good because it kind of went in a straight over there. With that other one, they consistently go downward, not at a rapid pace, but they do go downward. This one, as you can see, kind of went close to straight there. I think I dropped off a little early. Actually, I think I hit a tree. I had some issues. It's better than running into a fucking badger, though, right? Like, I'm sorry, if you play this game, badgers are fucked up. Like, those things suck ass. There I go. Fucking moron. And the thing about this game that I'm realizing is that, like, if you're walking around, and I mean, obviously, that's a lot of games, you have Far Cry 3, you have Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto, whatever, you're walking around, shit can happen. You have kind of, like, just random events. And it's been a while since I played Far Cry 3, so I for some reason, I had just completely forgotten about all the, random events that can occur, and it seems to me like there are more in Far Cry 4, because I'm coming across a lot of, like, there was one guy who just, you'll see at the end, there was just a guy with a hostage, and it wasn't part of the mission that I was currently on either, which was really fucking weird. But anyway, so far I'm looking at the collectibles and the game stats and everything like that. And there's a fucking lot to do. So what I'm hoping is that I can do all of the campaign missions for you guys and put those up, myself and Annie. And then when we finish the campaign, I'm hoping it'll leave all these other things untouched. Like, the one thing I know that I will have to do are the bell towers, period. Because I have to be able to see the map to know where stuff is. The things I'm going to leave are the collectibles and the outposts. Now, I know you can reset outposts. That was a big fucking deal for me when I saw that. If you haven't played this yet, you can reset the outposts. Far Cry 3 was so great, but one of the things that sucked was that once you beat the game, there really weren't many enemies around at all. You couldn't go to an outpost. You couldn't go anywhere and find, like, a bunch of enemies. And that sucked, because it was kind of like, okay, well, there's nothing to do now. So I decided not to get distracted by this door here, you see, in the cave. I don't know what that is. I'll probably never fucking find it again either. I guess I could replay the mission and it would kind of take me in sort of the direction of that thing, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, there are so many collectibles in this game. Oh, okay, I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, the only thing that I'm going to do when I'm not recording is hunting, because you really kind of need to hunt and get, pelts and stuff like that. Look, tell me this isn't some fucking No Country for Old Men shit. Just 4 dudes just hanging out, just dead. I got really confused by this too, because my inventory is full now, and I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked. Actually, I'm gonna look right now on my actual game. So there is a. I'm such an idiot. There is a save. I had actually just gone to quit. I don't think there was a save and quit option though when I did it. But anyway, I went to save and quit, and I just quit, and I guess it didn't save all the stuff that I had just sold. So this whole entire time, fucking inventory is full. I was pretty pissed off. Okay, so this is the first time that I'm doing any of these missions that we're recording. Like, this isn't me playing the game again, which you will be able to tell that pretty quickly. I'm having a, you know, in Far Cry 3, I got really good at that game. Like, I got to the point where I could very easily do almost any mission in total silence if it was a mission you could do in total silence. Not happening that much in this game, which if you've watched the previous 4, you probably know that already. It's crazy, like, I find myself, like, just getting caught. It seems like they see you really, really fast. I don't know if there is I almost bet there's a skill that it takes them longer to see you. I haven't actually looked at that yet. But so I find a bow. I don't know what happened. I guess I just didn't grab. I knocked the arrows over. I didn't grab them. And it was kind of a game changer. So if you're doing this mission, make absolutely sure that you pick up those arrows. Because if you don't want those hostages to get killed, you need to do this mission silently. You have to. There's no other fucking way to do it. If you go in guns blazing, they will kill all of the hostages before you get a chance. You know, when you come up on this mission, you come up on this little camp that they've got here, you can see the 4 diamonds at the top of the screen of those stand for the 4 hostages. When you come in, it doesn't look like there's a lot of people. Even from this perspective right here, you know, I'm watching this video and I'm looking and I'm remembering thinking, huh, there's only like 3 or 4 people. That's not that bad. Bullshit. Okay. I'll get into what the best course of action here is, but this pissed me off. I'm like, boom, perfect. Oh, cool. Oh, fuck. I just like fucking spray, and I don't know why that happened. Like, it was so stupid. I only picked up, I thought I had picked up the quiver of arrows, which I didn't. So I only had 1 arrow. Now, when you're shooting the bow in this game, you hold the left trigger to aim it, and you hold down the right trigger to fire it, right? Oh, you hold it down to draw back, and then you release it to fire it. So I had released the fucking trigger, right? Then, for no reason, I swear to God, I was not holding the trigger. He pulled out the other gun, because that bow was out of ammo, and it just started shooting. It just did a quick little brrr, and, well, you saw it. That shit sucked. So now I'm down here trying to hide, trying to let them kind of chill a little bit. The thing that confused me is that because they heard that, I was surprised that they didn't kill the hostages right away. So that's actually good information to know. You know, if they hear you kill somebody, if they hear you fire a gun or, you know, set off an explosion, unless they see you, they're not going to actually kill any hostages. Because I'm guessing that in fact, I know for a fact that there are more hostage missions in which you need to kind of go save them. And so on those, you just have to be very, very quiet. This guy right here, I was hoping to get with the knife. I don't understand the range of the fucking knife. I don't know if certain enemies are just armored to a point that it doesn't do shit to them, but this guy, I mean, I'm what, 10 feet away, boom, right in the head, and I was like, fuck, and he just didn't go down. Had to do a quick little takedown on him there. It gets kind of rough here in a minute or two. It gets a little embarrassing. So here's where I realize, oh, fuck, well, yeah, here's the quiver with the rest of the fucking arrows in it. So now I've got 9 arrows, which weirdly I had 11 at one point another time, but I'm not going to get into that either. I'm not really sure what the fuck I was doing here. I think I was just trying to get, trying to get an idea of where I was. Oh, I was trying to find to see if there was a grapple way up, and that's what I was going to talk to you guys about at this point. The best way to take on this mission is actually to go as far over to from where we're looking right now in the perspective, to go as far to the right as you can. So where there's that guy tagged on the right side, you want to get as far over there as you can. There's a grapple over there, and if you go up that way, you can actually start from the top, and that's always the best. I mean, it's, you know, you hear it in movies and TV shows, but it really is true. If you have the high ground, you really do have an advantage, and that's definitely an advantage that you want to take in this one, because there's a guy up top. That guy that's standing up on the ridge right up there to the left, he is looking in your exact direction, and I don't think he ever moves. Now, you saw that I can move kind of from cover to cover, and he'll kind of start to see me a little bit, and then it'll kind of go away. Yeah, that's mostly luck. That's fucking most of what the fuck that is. So it's just best to start up top, and this was this was rough. Also, don't know what the fucking lightning guys are. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what the fuck that means. In fact, I'm gonna go to let's see, where is it under tactics? No. I don't know what the lightning, I really don't. I don't know what the lightning bar is, or the lightning bolt above their head means. But I'm like, okay, I took this guy out, and I was actually pretty happy, because that's, you know, that's 2 people down out of 4, and these other guys aren't moving, they're not calling for help, you know, they're not firing at me, they're not seeing me. So this is, I think this might be where I kind of fucked it up. No, I guess not. I thought I shot that. Oh, did I shoot him? No, so he starts to see me, and I'm like, oh, I'll just get down right here. And then he's like, oh, yep, there's a motherfucker down there. Immediately, look at this. I'm shooting, boom, he fucking murdered that chick up there. Look at that. I mean, it's quick. It's fucking fast. Another way that you can do this mission, if you're having trouble, like if you've played this or if you're playing it and you've tried to do this little part, one of the other things that you can actually do is you can go up on this mission so that it starts and get yourself killed on purpose, and it'll actually start you right here. And this is where you want to be, which if I was playing this live now, knowing what I know, I would open up the map and show you. But I think I found a couple chests over here, which I'm like an idiot. I open when my loot is fucking full for the most part. I wonder if certain things take up more than one slot. I don't know. But alright, so we're going to grapple up this ridge, and up this ridge, you start all the way to kind of at the, what I would call the end from where I came from before. You get to a point where there is a way up. And this is really kind of where you want to be, guys, because it's fucking... I mean, you saw what happened. And it's really easily... Me going over the other way, me going any way that I needed to go from where I was, that guy was going to see me, because there really wasn't any cover. I'm not sure, maybe I could have gone up against that ledge, but there's other people, you know, in this little compound here, and they would have fucking seen me. There's no way it would have gone any other way, from what I can tell. I mean, I could be wrong and just really suck. I mean, I do suck, but, you know, whatever. So you can see we're up. And not only is it better because you have the advantage, it's better because you have the advantage. One of the advantages is just being able to tag everybody that you can, including the hostages. There was actually a hostage I don't think that I ever tagged. I just couldn't figure out where the hell they were. But so I get a couple people tagged, and to be honest with you, the first time that I played this, I didn't know that there were all that many people. And right here, you can see those red, like, bags or boxes. I thought those were people. They're not, obviously. I think I caught them out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh, shit. I just saw a lot of red mixed in with other colors and thought that was more people. But, also right here, I think I freaked out a little bit, which obviously you would have heard before, but there's this guy right here, too, coming up. Now, this guy... He has the longest path, I think, in this case. He's got the longest fucking path. He'll walk, he'll stop, he'll turn around, he'll hang out for a while, and then he'll walk straight again. I mean, it's fucking crazy. So I was gonna see if I could take that guy out, maybe. But the other thing is that, like Splinter Cell and a few other games, if you take a person out and the other people see that you've taken a person out, they'll be like, oh shit, over here, this person's down, and they'll kind of start freaking out. And you don't want that, because that's all bad. It's all bad. So this was kind of scary. This game is fucking freaky. It's beautiful. It's well designed. The story is cool. The villain is great, just like in Far Cry 3. He's not, you know, I haven't had enough interaction with the villain in this game yet to say he's as good as Voss. I don't know if anybody will ever be as good as Voss in a video game. I mean, for me at least. That's just my opinion. I really liked that guy. But this guy's kind of got that playful... you know, playful villain vibe to him too, obviously. And he still calls him Miley Cyrus, which is that's close enough. Anyway, so this is why the high ground is the best way to go. I know that I've said that a couple times, but I just want to say it again because it really is. It's just not worth doing any other way because you'll just keep dying. All right, so. I think I kind of hung out for a second waiting for this guy to kind of get out of the way. Now, another thing about this game that's cool that some games do, some don't. If you do a silent, takedown, which in this game is basically any takedown for the most part. If you do a silent takedown really close to somebody, they're really not going to see. I mean, I don't know if what would happen if the guy was right next to him, but you see this guy's kind of around this corner, and he's kind of smacking this person up, so I'm like, fuck this, I'll kill him. This guy didn't even see it, didn't even notice. Which is pretty cool, you know. So that means that you know, anytime that you are doing an outpost or a bell tower or a mission or whatever, you know, you don't really have to worry too much about other people being around when you do your takedowns. Now, again, if they're right next to them or right behind them, obviously if they're in front of them, I don't know about all those things unless, of course, you're in front of them. You don't want to be seen, obviously, but they're still helpful to know. I thought I could untie these guys, but you can't. You have to kill everybody first. So I think there's 3 guys left. Strangely enough, there are only 3. Yeah, we're not doing that. As strange as this is, there are only 3 people left. This guy right here. Well, okay, we're turning around. The guy that's walking up, the guy I'm looking at right now, he is gonna probably take longer than almost anybody else. He really does, and it's not because he's hard or because he has a weird path. I just was too freaked out to like make a move when I fucking should have made a move. So that's you know, that's the thing about these playthroughs / walkthroughs, gameplay videos, whatever, is that I'm gonna fuck up. You know, I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not gonna do everything perfectly. But then you can kind of watch it before you do it, if you're gonna watch it, because probably 3 people will watch this. But if you do watch this, you can kind of see like this. If he's standing there, just go fucking get him. Just go get him. He takes forever to actually turn around and start walking in any other direction. I got that kind of freaked out feeling, like where when I got there, I was like, he could turn any second. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody's done this. Every gamer's done this at some point. You're playing a game and you're like, oh man, you know, yeah, they're gonna turn around at some point, and you just don't go after them. And then you get to the point where you're like, well, I've waited so long now that there's no way he's not gonna turn around to. So right there, I went for him, and he turned around. So I aimed down sights because I thought he saw me. And I guess it was just one of those corner of the eye situations where he thought he saw something, wasn't sure what it was. So I just fucking like, whoop, take that in the fucking neck, shoulder, whatever, wherever the fight. I can see where you stab them when you take them down. It's fucking awful. Honest to God, when you're playing this game, if you want to get through with stuff like this quickly, the best course of action is to start getting the first skills that I picked up were, oh, so this is bad. So he saw me, he knocks me on my ass. I'm like, fuck this, get on my gun, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, fuck. He just killed 2 of the hostages. Then I try to fucking get to him. I can't get to him. And I'm like, he's gonna go kill one of those people. Unfortunately, he got stuck right there, and I got him. I was freaking out. So obviously, the best course of action is to go as far around that person down below as you can and go up behind him and kill him, and then go do the same thing for the last guy. Because I was pretty upset about that. I was super fucking agitated because I really was like, I want to get all 4 of these hostages safely. Now, fortunately, this is a mission, I believe. In fact, I think it pops up here soon. This is a mission, so you can replay it and get all 4 of them, which I'll probably do. You know, once I've beaten this, so hostage negotiation done. Again, not done perfectly, but whatever. So if you do screw up on missions, you know, you do have the ability to replay missions. It's not something where you have to start a whole new game or anything like that. So, all right, well, that does it for part 5. I appreciate the view. If you watched it, you know, if you liked it, maybe give us a like. Anyway, now we do appreciate any views and likes and comments. You know, we've gotten a couple comments. Victor Lockwood, we appreciate your comment, man. It's really cool. We're definitely gonna get some Destiny out for you guys. There was somebody else that commented. I wish I had my computer wasn't on this screen right now. Give you a shout out too. Next video, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good week.
Attacking that outpost on your own